Hey YouTube, so I did the big update. My girlfriend's gonna kill me. So there's a fine line, I think, between hobby and obsession, and I've definitely crossed that line. So here is my big update. I've got a 55 gallon in my office. I scooted that over. That was the tank that the fish used to be in. It's a 20 long or a 10 long, I don't know. I thought it was a 20, right? But when I do a water change, if I fill a 5-gallon bucket, it drains it halfway, which means that's a 10, right? So with that logic, when I drain this halfway, it only fills half of a 5-gallon bucket, which means this little guy's gotta be a 5-gallon tank. But anyway, my office has a 55-gallon chilling. I've got 2 hang-on back filters. I took some of the media out of this filter. I left half of it in there, but took one of the things of ceramic rings and whatnot and put it in this one, and some of the pinky foam or whatever. And then this one has only got the pinky foam because I don't have any rinsed media yet. I do have a bunch of lava rock, which I'm gonna rinse and throw in a media bag and put in the back of that, but I just haven't done it. I just finished setting this up. So I threw in the sponge filters. That's the sponge filter that used to be on the end of the pump, but right now I don't have the small pump hooked up. I don't even remember where I put the small pump. Somewhere. Oh, I think it's down here. Right there. So that was the pump that was running with the hang-on back, these things. But now I've got the big pump running those, and it gives them a lot more flow rate. So that's gonna be good. The issue is with the smaller tank, I was able to have that small thing resting on a piece of PVC. You can see the mark on that PVC where that was resting for a long time. But because of the weight on the end of that, I have no way of attaching it to this without just having it fall off. So I'm gonna have to take apart that sponge filter and take that big weight off of the end of it, and I may come up with a way to suction cup it to the side of the glass here and have it attached to this. That way I've got that much more biological filtration. I would like to filter the water before it comes up to these tanks, just because. But that's where I'm at with my obsession. And what I'm gonna do now is, because I have this much more water, I'm going to add a lot more PVC pipes. I'm actually gonna literally stack them in there to where there's a pile of PVC pipes in the corner to give these little mbunas places to hide. And what I think I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to take all of the larger ones from this tank and put them in the 55. That gives these little guys in here a chance to grow up a little bit faster. But that's my plans right now. And what I'm gonna do is the guy at the live fish store gave me this 30-gallon tall because I was gonna try to quarantine some fish in the 75, but I decided to just medicate the whole tank and try to kill off any of the bad stuff. You know, my last video I kind of go over it. So I'm medicating all that. So what I'm gonna do is, I told him today I'm gonna bring this back to him and I'm gonna give him a lot of the larger Mbuna fry and have him set that up in the corner of his shop to grow out some of these larger Mbuna fry, and then he can sell them for whatever he wants. That's just my way of saying thank you for for being there for me, and you know, he's a real good guy. It's Lubbock, Texas, and the name of his shop is Salt and More. He's a real good guy. His name is Jason. He's freaking awesome. Couldn't ask for better service. But that's where I'm at right now, and I couldn't have done it without him, because had he not given me that tank, I wouldn't have had a place. I set that tank on the corner of my desk here, and I swapped them over from the 10 long into that tank, and then I ran down there and I got the 55, because I had another 55, but the center brace was broken. And he got this one, and it had some turtles in it, and he said, hey, I'll just swap you tanks because I don't need to fill, you know, with turtles. It doesn't have to be full. So that's what we did. I helped him swap them over into the broken 55 into this one. So, or out of this one into the broken one. And yeah, so I couldn't have done it without him. The guy's awesome. But that's where I'm at right now. They're all trying to calm down. Man, I can't wait for this guy to color up more. That sunshine, he's coloring up. He's beautiful. Well, enough of my rambling on. Let me know what you guys think. I always like tips and suggestions. Until next time.